Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Black Hawk Down. And before we get started, I just wanted to mention that if anything sounds weird or different, it's because I'm testing out some new equipment and I'm using a microphone this time. I finally got one. Don't ask why it took me this long, but anyways, we're talking about Black Hawk Down. So this is probably my second favorite war movie. So the plot of the movie is basically we have a bunch of soldiers who are sent in to kill basically one guy because he's doing horrible things. He's preventing a lot of people from getting food, and their mission is basically just to eliminate him. And things go wrong, and it's pretty much about everyone trying to get out of the situation because where they're in at this moment, well, at the point in time where things go wrong, things are horribly wrong. People start dying, and they don't have. They originally they thought it was just going to take 30 minutes, but it turns out it took a lot longer than that. And I really think this movie is great. I think that acting is great. I like a lot about this movie. There are things in it that I would find normally silly or cheesy in other war movies, but here I think they work because of how it's executed. Where you have like a guy basically just he's drawing for his daughter, and that's kind of a setup to just tell you, oh, this person has a little bit of character, but they don't have enough characterization to survive for the rest of the movie. It kind of has that, but I feel as if the film does it in a way that works really well. The first, I'm going to talk about the structure of the movie. The first 45 minutes is just building up the characters and introducing you to every single character in the movie. And the next hour is basically non-stop action where things are going wrong and characters are getting killed. In a movie like Dunkirk, where there's basically no characters, it's just one big action scene, that works in a movie that's short. Here, I think it worked giving these soldiers characterization works because of how long the movie is. Now, I've already said that this movie is very violent, but I forgot to mention that this is also a pretty funny movie also. There are quite a few moments where I was laughing. Like intentional jokes. I was never laughing unintentionally. And I do have some criticisms towards this movie, but I'll get into that in a second. One thing that I think is great about this movie is the production of everything. I never felt as if I was on a set. I always felt like I was in like real locations. Was it was really well handled. There was some nice wide shots, and apparently there's like one shot where you can see a truck with a camera attached to it, like the cameraman driving across. Apparently, I don't know. I missed that part. I didn't pick up on it. Maybe I'll pick it up on my next viewing, but who knows. I guess I'll just get into my issues really quickly. There's some choppy editing choices. Like there was one in particular that stood out to me where we're passing by a helicopter or a Black Hawk, as they refer to in the movie. And so we're in one Black Hawk, here's another Black Hawk, and they're flying just past each other. But the way it's edited together, there's like 5 shots of it cuts back and forth 5 times to both helicopters or Black Hawks, if you want to call them that. And I was just thinking to myself, why? You only needed like one shot to just show it passing by. There are also some explosions in this movie that looked kind of weird. Like some of them, when they exploded, it was like fireworks for some reason. It looked kind of weird. I don't know what was going on there. It doesn't happen often, but it was just a select few times. So I guess that's a good thing, but they're still there. And my one last criticism for this movie is I don't really like the way the film looks. It looks oversaturated and it just doesn't look. It looks like a Michael Bay movie, to be perfectly honest with you. But those are all my criticisms for Black Hawk Down. So in the end, Black Hawk Down has some great parts to it. Some things that kind of distracted me and bugged me, but overall I would highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. And I'm going to give Black Hawk Down a 9 out of 10. So those are my thoughts on Black Hawk Down. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Black Hawk Down below. I'm curious to see what you thought of it. And my social media links will be in the description down below, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation. And I'll see you when I get my next review up, and I'm not sure what that's going to be. But I will be sure to find something. Because my plan as of right now is to do 3 videos every week. So look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.